This week, I say we just start with the invented intro song.
Start it, bro. The quicker, the better.
The quicker, the better.
The quicker I don't have to deal with Joel and his shit, the better. That's pretty hype, dude.
I mean, that's pretty dope. I hope it's hype. I'm going to go hype.
We'll find out.
You can't tell. This could go either way.
See when that beat drops.
Hey, yo, we back again. Episode 9, one more to 10.
Woo.
Never slowing down. The last one was last week. How you been? We been good, man. Thanks for asking. Numbers rising. Feel fantastic. Never stopping. Always lasting. Hit subscribe. It's what's forecasted. See in the future. And it's a vibe. Just like the present. What a time to be alive. Don't look to the past. And don't make me bribe. What the hell are you doing? Hit the button that says subscribe. Hey! Episode 9. Hey! Episode 9. Hey! Episode 9. Hey! Episode 9. Hey!
That was fucking clean,
Let's
boys.
get this thing started, baby.
Dude, that shit actually got me hype
Let's
as fuck.
get it started.
You know what got me more hype?
What?
Bro, all my fucking bros out there, they know. Tate's out, baby.
Oh, Tate.
The
Cobra
tater
Tate,
tot,
baby.
dude.
Cobra Tate.
Cobra Tate's out,
Mr.
bro.
Tatesy. He's out of jail.
Free Tate.
He's seriously out of jail.
So he's on house arrest.
Hold on. I fucking missed this. When did this happen?
Literally 24 hours ago. Less than that, maybe. Like in the past, you know,
Oh
they're
my
in Romania, so like
God.
maybe it was their Thursday or
And he's
Wednesday.
out.
Whatever.
Did he get convicted?
No, so dude, honestly, okay, let's just back it up and do a quick timeline.
Okay.
For-
Can we
for-
make
for the
it
people.
quick? Because that
Yeah,
shit's
yeah.
boring.
A year ago, basically this month, Romania starts investigating him for sex trafficking and like person imprisonment. Like
Yeah,
he
almost
was
like kidnapping.
basically kidnapping, but it wasn't called that. Fast forward to November, he gets arrested, not charged, not indicted, arrested. And from that point, every month he's had to go to a judge to appeal his basically preventative jailing. And they said, no, you're in jail for 30 more days. No, you're in jail for 30 more days. No, you're in jail for 30 more days. 4 times. They just said, you can now get out of jail. You can pop over to your house, which the video that we saw on Twitter, him in his house fucking pacing like a psychopath. That's where he is now. So now every 30 days.
Oh, I thought that was like in jail.
Oh, you thought the video was in jail?
I thought it was like a video. I only saw the quick clip of him like walking back and forth, and he looked. Hold on,
bro.
let me tell you, he looked. First of all,
Looks like a terrorist.
he was freaking me out, and I thought it was his facial hair, but it's
like
because he had
terrorist.
hair on his head, and normally he's like bicked bald.
Oh, yeah, true. Yeah, for sure.
So I was like,
You're
this
who
guy
the
looks
fuck
like
is
shit.
this
He
dude?
also, 2 more things. He looked fucking bigger, like more mass, but he also looked a little chubbier. It was very confusing.
Bro, he looked almost like Bane, the fucking from Batman, like the bad guy Bane. Do you know what's like an Andrew Tate, like a hook line? Like a hook
Oh
line
man,
of his?
I don't know, like something about women or something sucking.
God,
Women
I-
can't drive or something.
God, I fucking don't
It's
know
been
that
too
one.
long. We need him back.
Bottom line.
Hashtag free Tate. That's the point here.
Free the Tatertot,
So wait,
boys.
he's out. He's back at home.
Yeah, so he's on house arrest. So every 30 days from now, he has to go to a judge and say, hey, can I be off house arrest? Him. And there's also 2 women, bro, that were with him that got convicted. So think about this. He got arrested for sex trafficking, charge of sex trafficking women, and 2 women were also arrested with him. So he has like these Romanian women.
Yeah, they're like
supposedly,
the moms or something.
supposedly like working with him, bro.
Yeah.
Like
They,
straight out
run
of a
the
movie.
shit.
Yeah, straight like Taken style. Straight out of Taken, bro.
Damn, that's crazy, bro.
Fucking wild shit. But hey, he's out. He's back on Twitter. Our boy Elon fucking gave him a little get out of jail
He's
free
been
card
on
if you-
Twitter. I don't know how he's been posting on Twitter, but he's been actually posting on there as if it's him. I don't know if it's
Right.
someone on his team. I'm assuming they're talking to him, like visiting him, and then like
Yeah, it's gotta be
writing
something
whatever
like
he
that.
says. Because if not, it's fucking on brand for that guy being in jail.
No, like on Twitter in
It's
jail.
fucking on brand. So he's out. He wasn't convicted.
He wasn't even charged.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's like it's this weird thing though that like in another country, and it's obviously not like this in the U.S. You get arrested, they have to charge you within whatever 24, 48
Yeah,
hours.
or they got to let you go.
Yeah, I watched enough Law and Order to know that.
I was gonna say, I've seen plenty of movies where they try to hold you and convince you, but
Yeah.
all you have to do is look at them and say, "What am I charged with?"
Yeah, and then
what am I charged
And you
with?
can say like the most disrespectful. You go, look, you fucking fat, fucking ugly, white, fucking piece of shit cop. You're gonna charge him with anything? And they're like, well, we don't
Or
have
can
anything
I
on
get
you.
the fuck out of here?
And I'm gonna go fuck your wife, by the way. And they're like, no, sir, we don't have anything on you. You're free to go.
fuck my wife. You're free to fuck her. Yeah, dude. It's if he's, I have to say, we're all fucked, bro. If he's, listen, The only thing I know is that if he gets out with no charge, with no conviction, and he's like basically it shows that he's innocent, his fucking platform is going to skyrocket. Like he already was like the most viral, and now, dude, if that happens, that's so on his brand with like the Matrix and getting people out of the Matrix and like doing that and shit. What?
You're so
Penguin.
What did fucking Penguin say? What did Penguin say to us?
We should tell the audience. We should definitely get the audience in. Joel is now named Penguin from now on.
Penguin.
Why?
P-I-N-G-U-I-N. Penguin.
Penguin. Why did we call him Penguin?
Dude, we just decided. First of all, he looks like one. Like even when he's not dressed in a tuxedo, the dude looks like a motherfucking
when he
penguin.
walks.
Yeah, not even like
when he walks.
Yeah, he literally has
he
like
waddles.
And like especially when you see it from the back, it's almost sad. It's almost sad.
Yeah, so we're gonna call him Penguin or Pingy. I kind of like Pingy. Pingy's kind of nice too.
It's a little more disrespectful too.
Hey, Pingy.
Yeah.
No, what are you saying, Pingy? I'm sorry. Oh, shut the fuck up.
Dude, the plot fucking thickens.
Bro, for those of you that can't hear the pingster back there, I kind of like that, the pingster.
Yeah, that's kind of cool, which he's not.
Okay, so those that can't hear little pings back there, little pings just informed us that, are you ready? Fucking, you guys are not ready for this. The day Andrew Tate was released yesterday, March 31st. Is literally, you can't make this shit up, is literally the reunion of the release of the original fucking Matrix. I'm fucking
Keanu Reeves,
done.
bro.
I'm
the one is among us. The one is among us.
Okay, I'm gonna be serious. How is this
he
not?
Fucking lives among us.
I'm not huge into like conspiracy theories per se, but I have to say this is way too coincidental.
I mean, it's 1 in 365 chance, essentially, right? Like that's what are the odds?
And he was released the day the Matrix was released.
How has he not gotten a hold of this information and made like the most viral piece of content on earth?
Oh, because
like,
did you get it from Tate? No, you got it from Twitter, but not from Tate.
Some rando. Yeah, dude, and like, how is he not? I mean, dude, that's his whole shtick, right?
Check that.
That's his whole shtick, bro. Is that's his whole thing? Is the fucking like he's Keanu Reeves. He is the one delivering us.
So,
from the Matrix.
anyways, we're all fucked. We're all fucked. If he got out not incriminated, he got out on the day the Matrix was fucking released. The guy's out there. He's a fucking natural disaster waiting to happen. He's a fucking tornado, bro. He's gonna just come through the fucking world. Ooh, that Tate, I'm gonna call him the Tate-nado, that fucking Tate tornado. You know what I'm saying?
He is a human fucking tornado.
Probably take out half the Midwest.
Dude, real shit tornadoes.
Oh, I don't know much about this. Shit. I don't even know where they hit.
Yeah, we were talking about it just before we came on.
Well, all I know is there's lots of tornadoes.
Well, yeah, dude. So my younger sister Hillary, she lives in Little Rock, Arkansas, and bro, I don't know if you saw anything on like Twitter, any videos or anything, but dude, it looked like straight out of the movie The Day After Tomorrow. Like, you know the part in the movie where like there was like 8 tornadoes that fucking come down. So there was like 3 different tornadoes that like she was in a text chain, and like in the middle of the afternoon, I'm at work. She texts me, tornado sirens went off.
Oh my God.
That means one's actually
Nope.
That means one's actually coming.
Nope. No thanks.
Her and her 3 daughters like in the bed hiding under a mattress. Because that's what you do. Like you get low, right? Like you get low, like you get into structures.
I remember earthquake warnings, and when we were in school, we had to get under a desk or something.
We got
those cheap ass fucking desks from the 80s.
We got
90s.
taught tornado shit in Las Vegas. Like, thank God, dude. We had like dust devils every once in a while that like blew some fucking dirt in your eye. But dude, like.
So this shit hit. Okay, do you know anything more than the personal side of it? Do you know where they hit?
Dude, it hit.
I'm gonna be honest. You said like I don't know if you saw. All I saw was a video of tornadoes, and the second I realized this isn't Las Vegas, this isn't in Nevada.
Oh, you're out.
I don't give a fuck. And I just went, that's what you get, kind of. That's how I felt. I just kind of felt like that's what you get. But do you know where they are, like happening? Obviously, Arkansas is one of them.
Yeah, Arkansas, Iowa, and Indiana got fucking hit too. But I know Arkansas got hit like the worst.
Yeah.
There was like, I mean, for a tornado to kill like 30, 40 plus people. Like
I didn't know that happened. So there's been 30 or 40 plus killed.
Yeah. So Ian, her husband, works at a hospital, and he was saying that like before he was leaving during the day, they were like warning people like mass casualties.
Like it's gonna get bad, and like it's gonna go down. Because if there's mass casualties, there's also like mass critical conditions.
Exactly,
which means you're like you gotta deal with that shit. Yeah, wow. So obviously she's safe. Wow. That's good. But
wild.
Let me take this moment. Ian, Hillary, go ahead. Zoom into this for me. Hey, Ian and Hillary, why the fuck do you live in Arkansas? No, but
come back. There's room for you here.
Hey, we have plenty of room, and there's plenty of no. Actually, we have no natural disasters. There's a flood. If it rains, it floods for 10 minutes every single time. But no, really, can we be honest? Why the fuck does anyone live there?
Dude, it's fucking. I can't imagine living somewhere like a Florida or anywhere where there's at any moment they can say, "Hey, tomorrow there's a big fucking 50-foot wave that's gonna come and smash the city." And your home's gonna be gone, and you're like, wait, what? Like, and take it a step further. Once it smashes your home, like,
bro,
do you go back? Do you then say, oh well, we rebuild it?
They fucking rebuild. They go like this. Thank God for my flooding insurance, my homeowner's insurance that covers massive fucking floods because my living room is 6 feet of water. And then what they do is they tear the house down,
build a new
and
one.
They rebuild it in the same spot. First they go like, terrifying. First they do this like on the news, and all my stuff is gone, and I don't have anything, and I had pictures of my family, and we're like, God, that's so sad. And then they're like, God. And let's start construction tomorrow because we're gonna do it. Like, learn your fucking lesson,
dude. Get the fuck out. Get out.
Get out.
Take a hoverboard, whatever you got.
I wonder if we sound like just fucking privileged ass white men or something. Like, is it that hard to get out?
Yeah.
At that point, even if you have to rebuild everything, is it still hard to get out?
I mean, obviously, people are like, "Well, yeah, you just live wherever you want." I know it's a fucking comedy show. Chill the fuck out.
No, but literally, even
like,
if you don't have the money and I'm
getting out.
Get the fuck out.
I'm taking.
Be homeless for a little bit. Do whatever you got to do. You know, suck some dick for money. I don't know. Suck some dick for coke. Sell it for money.
We've all done it.
We've all been there. You know what I mean?
You remember those 3 or 4 years in high school, dude, where we were running the streets, bro?
No. Me and you went to high school at different times. You're just admitting to something that you did with one of your friends.
Oh yeah, but dude, he looked a lot like you, but dude, and his name was also Mike.
Oh, so he was sexy as hell.
But they called us they called us Los Gringados because we were kind of like in the more east side of Vegas. And boy, dude, Los Gringados, we would probably 3-4 nights a week. Me and Mike. I'm telling you, his name was Mike. He looked just like you.
Yeah, sure.
Dude, we would just kind of run down, dude, and like walk along. You know, we were wearing kind of smaller, I would say like wool or cloth, kind of Tarzan.
This story seems real,
dude. If you've been in Vegas, this is like mild.
This story seems like a real story.
If people saw us walking on the street, they would think, oh, that's Vegas.
Yeah.
So Los Gringados, dude, people know where to look for us. People would roll up on us. You end up sucking a little dick, and you get what you need. We did what we had to do.
When you say
we were 13, 14, 15 years old. Like, we needed 40
We were 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 years old.
I mean, dude. And so we did what we had to do because at that time, that was our hustle. You know what I mean? Some people sold candy at school.
Do you have a second though?
Yeah.
If you guys hate this as much as I hate this, please leave a comment and
or subscribe.
Tell JC that
subscribe.
Subscribe for stories like that. You heard it here. You could just subscribe and you could hear more. Dude, it's crazy because I spit some fire ass intro song at the beginning, like telling people to describe, and then you lead with some bullshit ass story like that.
I'm not leading with it. And second of all, it just came to my head because it's a real story, dude. When have I ever said one fake story on this podcast?
That's a good point.
When have I ever spit one fake story?
Hey, JC, I apologize.
I fucking deserve that.
I apologize.
You're right. I am right.
Okay, Jesus Christ. Man. It's fucking wild.
What if when you said sorry to people, they were like, "Yeah, you're right." Like that was like the response. I wouldn't know how to fucking react. Like, babe, like I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right. You're like, wait, what?
You're finally right about something. About being sorry. Dude, times are wild, bro. Times are wild. It's wild out here.
It's been a fucking wild 48 hours, bro. Dude, think about this. Tate's out.
Reunion of The Matrix coming out in 1999. 24. The fucking Matrix came out 24 years ago.
No, really? Was it that long?
Oh, that was my favorite movie. When it came out, that would have made me 12, which makes perfect sense. What a fucking movie to see right before you hit puberty.
Oh.
I was like, I am the one. And then I was like, Oh my God.
You so badly
it's
wanted
me.
a fucking black trench coat and glasses, bro.
Dude, I'm going to be honest.
How many kids were the one for Halloween?
I'm going to be honest. When I watched it, you can fucking ask my parents. I put that bitch on repeat. I watched it 100 times. I literally thought like they were talking to me. I thought the movie was about me. Like I watched it and I was like literally like, that's how I've always felt. Oh my God. I felt like I'm destined for greatness. And fucking yeah, dude. I relate.
Little did you
I just
know.
Related. Fucking podcast on YouTube.
Here we are. Dude.
Hey.
I was destined for greatness.
I was destined for greatness. Please subscribe. Will you please subscribe to validate me? Why are you not validating me yet?
Oh, that's fucking hilarious.
My God, dude. Yeah, wild 48 hours. We got the Tatertot out.
Tatertot. Tornadoes are happening. Thank God my little sister's safe. We love you. And dude, Japanese scientists, bro, I'm going to lay this one on you thick. Because you like it thick.
Oh, I fucking love it when it's laid on thick.
Do you love it thicker or longer or both?
I like it, well,
when
thicker.
It's coming from dad. I know from me you like it thicker.
I was thinking consistency. You were thinking size. You said thicker or longer. I was thinking like thicker or like runnier.
Oh, you were thinking the actual
I was thinking
like
the batter.
Actual content.
I was thinking the baby batter.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I like a nice thick baby batter. You ever made a perfect pancake?
Oh, bro.
You ever made a perfect pancake? Well, when you do that and you pick the spoon up and you let the little drippings come off and you go, this one's going to be the one. That's how I like my baby batter.
That's how you like your cum pancakes?
Yep. Smooth and white.
Nice. But dude, Japanese scientist made a baby, an embryo cell from 2 male mice. Think about that.
An embryo, which normally takes an egg and a sperm.
Normally takes a woman
an
and a man.
And a fertility thing.
Or a male and a female.
A cell and a...
Yep. But this time, they took 2 gay mice.
Wow.
Homosexual mice.
How did they know?
When they know.
Yeah, it's obvious when he's fucking railing.
You're like, dude, they woke up at 12 p.m. and they were 69ing. These fucking 2 mice were in the dude, they were in the wheel, dude. They were 69ing in their little wheel. It was nuts.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious when mice are gay because they're mice. They never stop fucking each other.
Like, you ever seen baby mice? They're everywhere.
Yeah, so they found 2 gay mice, they pulled them out, and they made a baby.
Well, so listen, they took skin cells. They took skin cells from both of the mice, and they turned them into what's called an iPSC. Basically, to save you guys all the scientific jargon you'll never understand.
That's why he's not saying what it stands for.
They turned it into an embryonic cell, which basically they then put that into a female, and the baby mouse will now have the traits of 2 males.
Did you say they put that into a female?
Yeah, or they don't put. I mean, I guess in nature you would. They have obviously like a system. They have like an embryonic,
But it's culture. Essentially as if it was.
Yeah, as if it was. Yeah, exactly.
The mother's uterus.
Yeah, it's a machine. It's
okay, and then it became
mechanical.
And then oh, what the fuck?
So back that up. 2 male mice have possibly. I was reading they can have a woman or a man, a male or a female. Excuse me.
Wait. Does it take
baby?
But no. Wait. Does it take 2 male mice? Because whatever you can get from 2 male mice, can't you get from 1 male mice?
Because what happens during the process is one of the X chromosomes gets deleted, so you then need the second mouse to have that extra chromosome to slot in there. Something about during the process, they have to delete this chromosome. Okay. But yeah, bro. So think about it from a human, two women, dude. Gays, they can have babies. They're actually like traits from them. Like two women have a son, and he is the exact replica of those 2 people.
I have so many questions.
I have so many fucking questions.
Okay,
bro.
Question number 1.
Yeah.
You're the scientist, right? You're the one that knows about this.
I'm the biologist.
Okay. Question number 1.
Ask me.
If they have a baby and it's a male,
yes.
He's just an extra fucking male-like thing because it's 2 men. Wait, it's 2 gay men. Oh fuck, I'm fucked.
Different. That's what I'm saying, dude. You answered your own.
Hold on. I'm gonna go to a different question because this is way too layered. This one we're not gonna get to the bottom of today. So I'm gonna go with
wild.
They have a woman baby.
Okay.
Does she not have like more male traits or more testosterone or more whatever males normally have more? I'm gonna
take that question. I'm gonna take your question and I'm gonna take it to the limit.
Okay.
LeBron James and Dwayne Wade. decide.
I don't know who Dwayne Wade is, but I can imagine he's a famous sports guy because
Yeah.
it's coming out of your mouth.
Yeah. He's
Okay.
famous. Okay, Kobe Bryant. All right.
Yeah, of like lacrosse probably or something.
Yeah, exactly. Dwayne Wade's a lacrosse player.
Dwayne Wade. It sounds like a.
He's a basketball player for the Heat. They won championships
Say his name
together.
again?
Dwayne Wade.
Dwayne Wade, mate. Yeah, he could play lacrosse
he's
for
an
sure.
Australian lacrosse player.
Dwayne Wade.
This is fucking sad to watch.
Dwayne Wade,
this
mate.
is tough to watch. Someone
and,
fucking.
and Kobe Bryant.
Oh.
LeBron James,
Everyone
mate.
listening is like, I can't wait for this shit to end.
Okay. Well, let's end it here. Okay.
What if they are gay, decide to have a baby, and they have a woman? Like two ultra
Fucking
super
6'9".
She is going to be an absolute Amazon woman, dude.
And then she plays for the WNBA. Is that even fair if both your parents were genetically males? You think fucking life's complicated
Oh my
right now?
God.
Wait until we start putting out
Crazy.
babies in this form. Like, what the fuck happens?
But also, I mean, you think about like 50 years in the future, like when we start mating with other species, like you're going to have maybe say a male person. Dolphins are also, it's known that they have like homosexual, it's, what do you call it? Where it like dolphins can be actively homosexual.
Well, you said
Is that the term? Actively or passively?
You never really
am
want
I
to be
talking?
passively homosexual. You're probably not in a good.
They're
good
one of the only
situation.
animals that
no,
can
that
be
have
gay.
that have like a gender specific attraction.
Yes,
is what you're
yes,
saying.
yes.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So humans, there's like whatever 4 animals. I'm gonna get lit up for that shit.
So if you take a gay dolphin,
And a gay human that are both males, and they have, and you know, eventually,
you're just taking cells. Why did they both have to be gay?
well, at that point, they're both gender specific. So I'm saying, like, if you had a gay dolphin that was gender specific for males, a gay human that was gender specific for males, and they, again, in the future, there's no way we don't fucking mate with animals. This is like, I think that's what everyone's missing from what we're talking about is like, you're telling me that maybe call it 100 years in the future, like I think there's going to be like some sort of like half extinction or like 3/4 extinction event.
Oh, and we become like, what are those things that have like centaurs?
Yeah, centaurs. Yeah, but like, dude, tell me.
Oh, I would love to have a little, like one of my kids be like a little centaur.
Oh my god, that'd be.
Oh my
so
god, he's just fucking galloping around the house.
What's his fucking name? What's his name?
I don't know.
Centaur. That's what that dude. That'd be so cute, bro.
Oh
His
my
little
god,
hooves.
little hooves.
Think of-
Oh, it's little hooves. I
Think-
got
dude,
these little hooves. Oh my god.
Think about your son, but just with a fucking
With a
horse
fuck-
body, bro.
He is so cute.
He's so fucking cute.
God, I love that.
I think of my son with like maybe say like a leopard body.
Ooh, someone could have like a
Crawling.
mermaid body, like a fish body too. Like, you know, I'm thinking like, yeah, flopping around on land. Fuck, we got to get this
But
thing
they
in the
can
water.
breathe, bro, because they're half human.
Hey, I want to
They
take the
can breathe.
joke out of this. There is so okay. So if they can do that with mice, I always just assume if you can do it with mice, you can do it with humans. Even if you can't do it yet, you will be able to do it. So we're gonna, for the sake of this argument, we're gonna pretend like you can do this with humans in the future. I think most people, if you're listening to this, you're smart enough and open-minded enough to understand that will happen. But I'm thinking about like there's a whole section of like legalities on that because they're fine with you like taking some mice and putting them together and be like, look, it made a baby. And like the fucking the mouse is like dragging one of its feet behind it. It has like 2 eyes on one side. They're like, look, it works. But no, my point is my point is when you do it with humans, the genetic modifications that we'll have to go through while we're perfecting this method of being able to take the 2 men and make the human, the 2 women to make the human.
Yeah, yeah.
While we're perfecting that, we are putting out a lot of physically and mentally retarded specimens.
Oh, for sure.
Because you just got to think like
That's
there's
just how
going to be
science works, right? That's how science works.
So
right?
listen, when are they going to allow us to do that? Because when it puts out that super deficient human, that's just a fucking, like I said, like imagine the mice and the mouse, but then imagine the human. It's just like a blob. It's got a fucking tongue coming out of its ear. It's fucking eyeballs like a fucking toe, like just a big toe.
Oh,
and
dude.
it's all fucked up. You can't, like, they're not going to want to kill it. That's like murder, but it's like just
Right.
science. So get rid of it. No, it's a fucking human. So
Fuck, dude. That's deep,
how does
bro.
it ever be? Well, I just thought because you're like, if you don't think in the future, and I know you
Yeah.
might have been joking, might have been saying whatever, but it, like literally, how do we ever get past that part?
So, according to this the same Japanese scientist, he actually said to your first point, within 10 years, he believes that
Yeah. See,
Well, I mean, they always fucking say that though. Like,
Yeah.
like within 5 years, we'll
it's
be
always
able
5 to 10
Yeah,
years.
bro. Like, so, but he thinks like it will, as you said, it will happen. But you know how they get from like actually utilizing it to
Sorry, choking on liquid death.
yeah, you weren't choking on liquid death.
Because if it's gonna be a death,
Make it a liquid one.
make it a liquid one, baby. What were you saying?
It doesn't matter. The fucking it honestly fucking doesn't matter. I was gonna say some stupid shit and you interrupted it, which I'm glad you interrupted it. And I'm like, fuck it, let's just keep rolling. Honestly, let's move on to the fucking next.
Okay,
thing.
oy vey. Oy vey. That's what my grandma would say in that moment.
Ooh, your grandma.
Did you ever meet my grandma?
Yeah,
my late grandma.
That's why I gave the ooh.
My grandma was a fucking really nice person.
Dude,
how dare you say that about her?
No,
You're putting out a vibe,
that's
bro.
not what I'm.
Bro, Jesus is Jew.
You don't even know what.
You know?
Hey, she was Jewish.
Oy vey. That's why she says oy vey.
Is oy vey the Jewish thing?
Oh my, good job, JC. Everybody, round of applause.
Wow.
Hey, Pingies.
Thank you,
the Pingmeister.
Ping, if you put your fucking hands together, I will knock you out.
Put them together just a couple times.
You're fucked.
he
You're
ain't doing
fucked.
shit.
He's fucked.
He ain't doing shit. You can see it. You can see it. Ain't doing shit.
little
Yeah,
penguin
oy
ass.
vey is fucking. Yeah, she used to also like grab my cheek. Well, I remember doing it to Pierce to be like, "Oh, that little putum," and I don't even know what that means.
Is putum also one?
Putum is one. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Oy vey is the new Jesus Christ.
You're coining it.
I am. Instead of saying Jesus Christ or Jesus or anything like that,
You're bringing
since Jesus is Jew,
Shout out.
Jesus is Jew, I have to start saying oy vey. People are gonna look at me weird, huh? It's not gonna fit in like my normal
Yeah,
like vernacular.
everyone's gonna think gay.
Are they? Oy vey. Oy vey.
Definitely that. Definitely that. Bro, so honestly the only time that I ever met your grandma, I don't know if you remember this, it was at Jessica's 16th birthday. So we were at, gosh, where were we at? It was it was like a club, something like that. It was a
karaoke space.
It was a karaoke space.
But like a private karaoke, like you rent out these spaces and rooms.
Yeah,
we had
bro.
like multiple rooms.
Yeah, like pool, like all kinds of
God,
cool
that's
shit.
hard to remember. That's a long time ago.
Yeah, bro. So it was her and there's like maybe 40, 50 people there. And so one of her friends, who was also a friend of mine, was like messing with me the whole night. Like I was sitting on a couch, tapping my shoulder and like running away, like some high school shit, whatever. So Jessica and your grandma come up from behind me not knowing, obviously. And your grandma taps me on the shoulder. I've never met her before. I mean, this is like, you guys are extremely close.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like,
My grandma's a shit.
10 out of 10 close.
100%.
I've never met her before, and I've been dating her for 2 years, so it's a big deal, like meeting your grandma.
Wow,
for
and
the
you've
first
heard
time.
about my grandma, obviously,
Countless times. And so she taps me on my shoulder. Me, at this point, it's been, I think it's the friend. I give just a solid fucking bird over the shoulder.
Oh, to my grandma.
Straight to her face. I don't even look at her.
Boom!
I don't even look
Bing!
at her. I feel the tap. I go, bing, immediate bird. And I'm like laughing to myself, talking to like someone else on the couch in front of me.
And they're like,
and then again, and a second time, bro.
What? Stop. Jesus Christ, learn your lesson.
She taps.
And you go, the other one. No.
And I laugh and like that, and I turn around and like,
and you're flipping.
and I'm flipping. Dude, I am mortified. I mean, I'm fucking mortified, bro. Little 16-year-old.
Was Jess with her, or was
Yes,
it just
she was
my
with her.
grandma?
I want to say honestly, I don't know if your dad was there. Your dad also might have been there. But dude, I was fucking mortified.
Oh
like,
my
I probably looked like a
God.
ghost, dude. And after that, I never saw her again until she passed.
Oh my God. Stop it. So you're telling me you met my grandma one time.
One time.
You flipped her off 2 times.
Flipped her off. I flipped her off more times than I met her.
And then she died.
And then, yes. And that, I mean, oh my fucking God.
Oh no.
I don't even
Oy
know.
vey. Oy vey. This is fucking Mashugana, as she would say. She would literally say this is Mashugana. That's what she would say.
What is that? I don't know what the fuck that means.
Oh, Mashugana. Meshuggah is
that like,
like
horse shit?
Yeah, it's like crazy.
Oh,
it's just like crazy
yeah,
wild
it's like
Meshuggah.
fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's like shenanigans, right?
Yeah.
Like shenanigans. Yeah. So I fucked up. Bottom line is I fucked up
Yeah.
bad.
Oh my God. Met her once, flipped her
Met her
off
off,
twice,
flipped her off twice, and
that's
then
it.
yeah, that's what happened.
Rest in peace, Grams, dude. Jesus. Yeah, she was awesome, dude. Like, you know what? She's like the one death that I constantly like relive this idea of like, she's not there for all of my life milestones. Like she died at that time, which would you say Jess was 16?
16. So it happened like the next year. It happened like within a year after that.
I was like 20. I was like around 20.
That makes sense.
Like I was like 20-ish, somewhere around there. And and literally when she died, it was like a normal death. It was kind of out of nowhere. I mean, she was like, she smoked and drank herself to death. Like she literally just drank and smoked herself to death. She got like diagnosed with like emphysema type shit towards the end.
Shit.
She was like on oxygen. She
that.
quit smoking for like a day. And then she's like with the oxygen, like smoking a cigarette, dude.
Damn, bro.
She used to
just
fill
committed.
up.
She was committed.
Dude, she used to fill up water bottles with vodka at her house.
No.
And so us as kids, she used to watch us. Like she was my babysitter. So if you imagine when I was a kid, instead of going to like a daycare or something, I went to her house every day. But she would have water bottles and you would think it's water and you'd take a fucking vodka. Yeah, dude, that's her thing. She drank like shitty vodka every day.
That's legendary.
But yeah, when it happened, it felt surprising, but I mean, she was not doing well like months before that. But then it's like, what hit me was like, oh my God, like she's never going to meet my wife. She's never going to meet my kids when I have kids. She's never going to meet my this, my that. And then now every life milestone, she's the filter that it gets played through. You know what I mean? Like I go to have a kid and then I go, fuck, man. She's never going to be my kid. Then I have a kid and I'm like, fuck, dude, she's never going to know him. Because to me, like, obviously when you're younger, it's hard to realize like how valuable time is and how like fleeting it is.
Impossible.
Yeah, completely impossible. I try to tell my son all the time and I look at him looking like I did when I was 9. And I literally tell him, hey, there's no way you're going to get it. It's going to suck because once you finally get it, it's too late to like do something with it when you're young like this. But yeah, dude, I just think like she was going to be what she was to me. She was going to be that to him.
Fuck.
And she never got to meet him. And I just think like she's supposed to be the person that he calls when I piss him off at home.
Yeah.
Like he's supposed to run up to his room and like fucking text or like call like his great grandma, you know, and do the same thing like we did when we were kids.
Fuck.
And yeah, they're just never going to happen. But I will say this, at least he didn't give her the bird. He wasn't around to just flip her off and wish her goodbye. You know what I mean?
To be honest though,
you're like fuck you, bye. Like what the fuck?
Wherever she is right now, I've come to understand kind of the type of person I think she was, and I think she probably thought it was pretty funny at the time.
Yeah, she would have. She
probably would have fucking laughed after being like horrified that like this little 16-year-old fucking little piece of shit, like which I fucking was.
Punk ass skinny little 16-year-old bitch.
Hey, easy, motherfucker.
Oh, sorry. I thought we were just going.
No, fuck that. You can't just start talking shit about me. I thought we were doing a thing, talking shit about you.
I thought we were just. Okay.
No, we weren't just fucking
Hey, I was doing that
down,
shit
bro.
for my grandma, okay?
Fair
That's
enough.
what she would want. You're
Fair
talking
enough.
about what
Look,
she would want.
It's all fair. Like I'm not gonna say it's not fair.
Yeah, man,
So,
I miss that lady, dude. I miss her a lot. When I was at her house, bro, she used to always she was a big like believer in ghosts.
Ooh,
how do you feel
really?
about that?
Wait, she was a believer in what way? Like expand.
Well, we'd be like in her house. She would like tell me ghost stories of people like coming to visit her. Or, like she'd see the thing, or like she talked to the afterlife. Or I think she told me a story one time, like the fucking phone rang and it was like her dead mom or like something. She was like way into that kind of stuff. So as a kid, she was like one of my biggest influences. So I used to really have to like sit with that and be like, does this make sense? And I was always such a what's that word when you're like real critical or like someone tells you something and you're like, I don't know.
Oh, like you always question kind of what you're told.
Yeah, there's a word for it. Post the word in the comments, and then after that, put you idiot. So blah blah blah, you idiot. Because it is that stupid. Skeptical.
Skeptical.
Fuck you.
We're so smart. You're so dumb.
Still
You're so
leave
dumb.
a comment that says Mike is an idiot, and then just so I can feel it and I
It's
can remember.
accurate as
No, but
fuck.
I've always been skeptical. So as a kid, I remember sitting there and being like, I would literally look out the window and be like, well, if a car drove that way, okay, she has blinds here, and so like I guess it would project a shining light on the wall. So like she might have seen a light over there, and I was always that kind of guy. It also makes me think like, how many people think shit is haunted because of air pressure alone?
Bro, fucking most.
Every creaky door, every window opening, every door swinging, every door shutting.
I was gonna say not even like
it's probably air pressure.
Not
right?
even creaky door. Not even just like doors slamming in the middle of the night. Like which is the time when air pressure changes because like temperature outside is changing, so inside is changing. A lot of times your AC and like even in older buildings, there's a cold draft coming from here. You're like, yeah, because it's a fucking old ass.
You're like, it's an old ass building, and you have no weather stripping on your patio door. like it's
called engineering, fuckstick. Like, dude, you know what that makes me fucking think of is like these ridiculous fucking shows, and like they have a ghost show. It's called like Ghost Hunters or some shit like that, and literally the whole entire show is them with fucking night vision goggles on. Like, do you hear that?
And it's never anything, right? I don't watch them, but they never show anything.
They've never once seen a fucking ghost.
It's just people going, do you see that? Do you hear that? Look at this meter. It's bouncing around. Isn't that crazy? It's like, I don't know, maybe.
We're getting a crazy temperature shift from here to here. You're like, bitch, it's from 1600s in Scotland. The building you're in is made of fucking like stone, dude. Like, are you dumb? Dude, there's another fucking show also while we're roasting these ridiculous ass shows. And a lot of people I know like this show, so this is for you. It's a show, I think it's called like, it's not Deadliest Catch. It's where the dude goes River Monsters. River Monsters is what it's called.
Oh my god! What, like looking for the Loch Ness and shit?
But looking for like this 4-foot fish. They said has eaten 3 people in this village, and he goes to this village, and he can always somehow speak their native language. The guy speaks fucking 68 languages, even to like tribal villages in Africa. Then the locals take him down this fucking river, and he like, spoiler alert, never catches the fucking fish, but he catches another fish instead. That's like a big fish that lives in the fucking river, and he's like, it's gotta fucking be close to this one. And you're like, dude, that's a carp. You're
dude,
like,
imagine being that guy and you're like fooling everyone that you watch. Like you're just walking around. You're a fucking snake oil salesman. You're like out there, you're scripting everything. You're like, yeah, drive me down here and I'm going to pretend like I see a thing down there. And then you're like, oh my God, did you see that? And you're just like,
dude,
it's like the shittiest type of acting.
It's gross.
It's like gross acting.
Yeah. And you're almost like you're taking something beautiful like nature or whatever, and you're using it for this weird fucking like, let's demonize these fucking fish.
I'd even say the folk tale or the tale itself is beautiful.
Exactly.
Like,
very
let's
true.
just
very
tell
true.
it. Let's not beat it. Leave it as the fish that ate 3 men or whatever. But that's like literally everything we watch. Everything we watch is fake now.
Anything that's on camera. For anyone watching who's confused about like, oh no, you don't understand. I saw this one thing and it was so real.
Oh my God, on TikTok, there's this guy and he blah blah and he said this. Oh, did you hear that all the national forests are blah blah blah?
Like if it's on camera and you're watching it on any device, it's all scripted, it's all edited, it's all fucking painted, has a narrative painted for whatever it wants to be. Anything you watch, anything.
100%.
5-second piece of content, 1 minute piece of content.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Even the ones that were like, oh, like it's just a shitty cell phone video on a thing. It's like, no, that's fake too. It's all fucking fake. The whole world is fake. It's only gonna get more fake, is what I was like telling Mav. But I was telling him, we were having this conversation a couple days ago about how everything was fake, and I was telling him I got to watch that happen. Which is crazy.
Yeah,
have you really ever analyzed? Like, we got to watch TV be scripted TV, sitcoms, stuff like that. Then we got to watch TV become reality TV. And at the very beginning of that, it was more of a reality.
Yeah, shout out Jersey Shore,
right?
bro.
I was thinking, no, it's Real World. It's more like
people.
Real World. I think by Jersey Shore, it was well faked. Like it was well like scripted.
Yeah, but dude, those were my fucking boys. Dude, my fucking guy, Paulie D and Vinny, dude. For the low, I mean, those are my fucking boys, dude. Every fucking, I can't remember what Thursday or Friday, dude. We'd fucking get down to Jersey Shore.
Oh my God, that's insane.
Those
okay.
People,
anyways,
bro.
Oh God, it's so bad. I'm literally reevaluating our friendship and this entire podcast in this moment.
Okay. Okay.
Jess is getting pissed. My sister, every time you do that, she's getting pissed,
hates
bro.
that shit.
Yeah, but
Hates
everything's fake. We got to watch it. So we got to watch that happen. It went from like sitcoms and shit that was actual fake to reality TV, which was more real at the beginning. Then they quickly realized we can script it. Then the internet kind of broke reality TV. And then you got some real authenticity on the internet.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden that became more fake and blah, blah, blah. And now it's like everything's fake. It's even extra fake because of like CGI and video editing.
Bro, chat bots. Like,
oh, I remember
AI,
why I was telling Mav. Here's a
only
behind the
fake.
scenes look at Comically Conscious. I was telling Mav, so I don't remember the episodes. They all blend together. But one of these episodes, we ate the peppers. We played a game.
Yeah.
We ate Serrano peppers. It was hot as fuck. You had 4 peppers. I had 1 pepper. I was so happy to
shit
be
was
winning. Well, let me tell you this.
On fire.
Let me tell you this. That wasn't the first time we played the game.
Oh!
Hey-o! That was not the first time we played the game. What you guys saw was the second time we played the game, which was 15 minutes after the first time we played the game. And the first time we played the game, I ate 4 peppers and he ate 1 pepper because I lost 4 out of 5. And so that's why me and Mav talked about it, because I showed him how. Just so you guys know, we weren't faking the game. It actually stopped recording. We had a memory card issue. We played the game. We ended the podcast. We went to turn everything off. We saw a frozen memory card that happened to freeze before the game. So all we did was take 10 or 15 minutes, let it cool down. JC gathered some new questions, and then we literally sat down and played the game. So all I had to do was cut the edit. We just cut the edit from, hey, this is the game, to the second part of us playing the game.
Boom.
Boom, done. Here's the thing. It was great content. Go back and watch. But also, I showed Maverick and I went, he watched, he laughed, he thought it was hilarious. Jordan came over 2 nights ago, was like, oh my God, you eating peppers? That was so funny. He had to eat 4 and blah, blah, blah. And so it's so great because I'm like, although you all think that was real, which it was, it had already happened. So it was an actual second take, second game,
like,
second
fully
thing.
scripted as scripted gets.
Yeah.
But it still was real.
Yeah. Well, the game was the idea.
Like us fucking blistering hot. The game was real, dude. I even like I got 5 new
the
schools.
fakeness would have been us being like, these are fucking hot. It's like, no
for
shit,
sure.
they're hot because I already ate 4 of them, dude.
We
My
had to run it
mouth
back.
just cooled down. So we could play the second game. But that's my point. Everything's fucking fake. Like, you don't
All
know
of it.
what's real. You don't know what's fake.
So assume it's fake because it probably is.
Even when people are being real, they're even being fake. Like, some people will only, like, if someone posts on the internet, they'll only give you what they want you to see.
Oh my God.
Does that make
bro.
sense?
Oh, bro, dude. I have the exact person you're fucking talking about. It's person X who posts on Facebook, by the way, 20 times a day. Like gives you their life story.
They share a lot of bullshit too. They share a lot of like shitty memes
ridiculous
that aren't even funny.
Every meme they see, they click that share button. But they're also the person that doesn't give a lot of details about their personal life, and then like once or twice or 3 times a year, maybe they get their fucking tonsils removed. They don't say shit. They just check themselves into the hospital and go, pray for me. Hope everything goes well today.
Yeah, going in for surgery. Hope everything goes well. They have like a fucking deep hangnail or something, or like a fucking abscess on their toe.
And then you get 20 to 30 people like who actually, they're like, holy shit, like we care about this person. Like,
what
oh my
happened?
God, what happened? Are you okay? Like, oh my God, I can't imagine. And then they still don't give fucking details. like
never.
Because they're in the hospital like, oh yes, 30 people, yes. So many people want to see and care about me. They're like, it just feeds.
But you definitely, at that point, you can't be like, well, actually, I had a tooth removed.
Yeah, my tonsils were just so swollen. They had to take those bad boys out.
My wisdom teeth were just coming in.
Dude, it's like, but it's that whole idea of like just using this little like using the platform to post this narrative about yourself, but only the parts that you want people to see. Right?
Yeah. Well, that's the internet, dude. That's the internet as a whole. Go to an Instagram, go to anything. I mean, go to fucking anything. Even the people that are going, I want to show you every side of me. They're only posting what they want you to see still, which might be every side of them, but like it's only what you want the person to see.
Yeah. And like, how do you feel like that's got to feed kind of like how someone shows up in real life, right? If to a certain perspective, because you then in real life are thinking, hey, like this is the person who I am on social media, So when I meet other people, this is the person who I think I need to be. Right?
Yeah.
Like I feel like
dude, I heard a weird thing recently. Someone was talking about how the internet didn't make like someone I know just got off social media, and they've been off social media for like almost a year, and they just keep talking about how it's changed everything for them. And the one thing I would ask is like, what about your comparison to others? Because I think that's where the internet is most detrimental, and like social media, especially for kids, especially for people that aren't comfortable in themselves, like just makes you compare to others. The second you think you're doing good, there's someone else doing better always. So you're never doing good enough. A second you think you're pretty, the second you think your photos look good, forever, right? Yeah. And my point is, what he said is it wasn't even the comparison trap to others that he fell in. It was the comparison trap to his past self. His past self being the self that he portrayed and chose to show on the internet. So he would see posts from a year ago. But remember, he made the post to look cooler, to look better, life, da-da-da. So he has a post that's like an elevated version of him that a year later he looks at and he's like, fuck, dude, I don't look like that anymore. I don't sound like that anymore. My jokes aren't as good as that anymore.
Wow, dude.
And I never thought about, oh my God, the personal like comparison, to compare yourself to your past self. I'm just not a past guy. Bro. You know me, like even with history and shit, I don't even like history.
It's well
and
documented.
that's why here at Comically Conscious, we're a no fucking history type podcast. We move forward, and what do we hate history.
For the record, if you look back at one of our episodes, I forget which one, we have staked our claim as an anti-history. We don't believe it happened. We don't think any of it happened. We're anti-history.
Yeah, history
fully
was written
anti-history
by fairy talists. That's what we say here.
Fairy talisms.
Let's call it a day. Let's take it out. Maybe the same way we went in. Oh shit, that's that beat.
Yeah.
Here, you hit a line and then you send, and then
I'll send it back.
You send it back,
yeah.
And then I'll try to rhyme it. Yeah, it's the outro song, bitch.
Joel sitting by the camera all day.
Joel sitting, but he's coming this way.
Joel is a little bitch, like I said.
Call him Penguin cause he waddles in the bed.
Hey!
This shit is terrible.
Fuck that.
That didn't work, but no, thanks for coming. Subscribe to the podcast. Join the tribe. We're fucking out here. We're going to be here for a long time.
Later.
And peace.
We love y'all.
Cause now we done. Peace. Yo.
Penguin,
we gotta run. God damn it.